Darren Aronofsky shit right there. So here we are, going down, looking for the elusive fort that was built 15 plus, maybe 20 years ago. I did some research on how tall some trees could go. Oh, that looks like a path. But yeah, like almost 20 years. If they're fast growing, it could be 30, 40 feet. And obviously for these like blackberry bushes, it could be completely overgrown. So we will try. Also, I'm recording directly to a little mini USB thing here. So if it keeps cutting off on me, I'll change formats to make it less pretty maybe, and see what else I can record at directly to my phone. We shall see. Now, friends and I carried some big concrete blocks. Maybe in post put up some photos of what I do have from back then. But I don't think we were all that strong, so I can't think it's off this path all that far. But when you're fueled with, I don't know, wildcat and teenage angst, who is to say? Got a something. Oh, could get a better angle here. Go around. Oh, yeah. Here we are. Looks like a part of a couch or car seat and a tent. So if you're looking for what roughly $200 a month rent gets you in Vancouver, that's you're looking at it. I keep going. All right. Now, I think it's machete time. It's getting pretty overgrown, so switch off here and just switch angles. Two of my gum boots, but I'm hoping I don't need them today. Hoping to clear a path that is relatively dry. Just jinxed myself, I think, but don't you worry, you wish. All right. Buckled on now. I'll show the path I'm looking to cut, and then hopefully record a little bit on the other side. Hit record, did I? I did hit record, cool. So I know there's a little sewer grate there, and a little bit farther to that side is the ravine. There's my hand on there. So I'm gonna try and cut up and around there, and see where that takes us. All right, so I did don the gloves and gum boots as it's getting a little bit wet through here. And this is like a fun little tree, but it's just all blackberry bushes. So so I might put on a jacket or something, but I'm gonna just try and pick the easiest path and try and clear that. We'll see. This is a fairly recent fallen. It's probably the last 10 years, which I'm calling that recent. But yeah, we'll see how far I get here. And yeah, I'm still not super hopeful. I feel like should have found something else before then. There's this big ravine on the other side of me here. And I feel like there should be... Oh, that's something uplifted. Oh, we'll see what we can find, but check in soon. Okay, this is all pretty dense. I don't see anything as natural. Might go back a little bit. Might just try and push through. There's this burnt out log, which I don't remember. Who's to say? Maybe lightning. They say lightning never strikes twice, but you know, I've seen more than one lightning bolt, so I don't know about that. All right, I gave up on the high path, and I thought I should stick closer to the river itself. There is a log. The river is just right down here. I'm not sure if you can see that. Pathway is just there. And I do remember crossing a log. I imagine the log would be gone by now, but that's an easier way to get across. If we can check out down there and just go to the path and then jump across that log over the creek there. But I'm gonna keep just following Riverside on this closer rather than trying to find a nice way in. I'm just gonna go straight to see if I can find it, and I'll just keep going farther and farther. I mean, this is another uprooted log here that is probably pretty recent. I got a lot of steep ravines to kind of cut through and some running water, but I know if I travel this way, at least I won't miss it. So yeah, but it's pretty crazy, pretty hectic. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Next is, looks like it's gonna go downhill again here. Just went up and down a few ravine tracks. Most of them seem okay. The next one has a sheer face of 4 or 5 feet that I probably won't be able to climb up. So I'm gonna take a little break here. Maybe this little path here, I can hear some running water, hence the deeper ravine, I'm guessing. Every single time I look over to the next one, I think that's it, but it never is. The last one, I really thought it was it, and I mean, there's so much growth that's even down that's not going to be that old that I might be on top of it right now and I wouldn't even know. So, fruitless endeavor. Well, I did actually see one berry. It wasn't ripe, so not entirely fruitless. But not a lot of fruit endeavor. Just gonna have a drink of water. Been scratched up pretty good, but otherwise it's not the worst terrain. I put my boots on, got my gloves on, found a walking stick. But I'll go around this next ravine, or if I can't do that, I'll probably head back for today, and then I might start maybe from the other side and work my way to here, but I'll drop a pin here right now. I know where that log is on the river, so I can always look back on the trail side and see where that is. But it's really gorgeous here, but at this point I feel like I could just make this into a little fern gully My name is Batty. I forget the rest. Okay, well, this is almost empty, so I'm gonna go fill up at the next little stream I see. It's a good thing about urban outdoors is you always know the water's safe to drink. Just a small fact. Always love the things you can find here. It's so deep. And what is this? Some kid's boat? Why? Oh, why not? Well, I'm gonna go up this way. Trying to get around this here ravine down here. Not sure how well you can see it. Opens up probably 20, 30 feet down. And then I need to go up again. Down part doesn't look that bad, but the up, it's all uphill from here, as they say. It's pretty cool. Not my fort, but a fort. Not sure why they went with a square. It's not exactly a cube, but it's pretty cool. Got some nails in it, and then here's a more typical A-frame thing that had a stick up over it. Got the little tarpaulin here. It looks okay, but you can still hear the water just on that side. I'm gonna go a little bit farther and then head back. Well, I don't know. This behind me is all blackberries and marsh. Don't want to do that again, but I don't know how far that way I'll have to cut through more blackberries, or how far I want to cut myself on blackberries. I think I'm gonna keep going, kind of exhausted. I'm gonna go a little bit farther and then cut to the river and see if I can maybe just stick to the river and then either cross that log or find a shallow spot and just cross there. Ugh. It's pretty here though. Cross the last ravine, back onto the river. I don't know if it's just gone or if it's further ahead, but I think I might try and make my way down here to the river and cross. I'm just like so cut up. I don't want to go through all those blackberry bushes again. There's a hummingbird there, but